This is the old bridge. Is that a hell of a bridge out in the middle of nowhere or what?
Yeah.
What do you think that cost? Time it's all said and done. Oh, see how this thing just died?
And we have a couple lots over here. We're close to the Navajo reservation. And they're starting new phosphate mining out here. And the rumor is they're building a casino over here. And I-40 is right there. Okay. Bunch of doves, some quails, some crows. Oh yeah, he's gonna have a baby. Oh, look at him. Oh, come over and see us.
They'd probably be following us. Look, I've never seen so many little calves, or not calves, colts or whatever.
Oh, they got a gate down here now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are right outside of Navajo, Arizona, close to Sanders, Winslow, Holbrook, St. John's down there. Interstate 40 is only 3 miles, 4 miles right behind those hills. We just showed you the new bridge they're building. They have a big phosphate operation coming in, and they're saying they're going to be building a new casino out here because the Navajo reservation's only that direction, I believe, 2 miles. But a secret little valley here, and this is a 1/4 mile by a 1/4 mile by a 1/4 mile. Basically a 1/4 mile to the north from this old survey marker right there, then a 1/4 mile back that way, 1/4 mile back here. So you have plenty of great building locations. You can get out of the wind. I believe it's going to take us to the base of that foothill over there, anomaly that sprang up. Then you see all the grasslands going out to the west over here. Early summer, they haven't got their rains yet. The monsoons usually start sometime in July. Then that grass can jump up like this. You have your elk, your antelope, deer, cattle running through here. Horses and cattle. We showed you horses just a mile or so back there coming off the highway. Ron is following his GPS looking for the other corner a 1/4 mile away. And we drove up here in this 2-wheel drive pickup truck right there. Nice level roads, easy to get in, and you do have gates that are stayed open for the different property owners throughout the area. So let's go for a hike and see what this neat land looks like down here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've came 200 or 300 feet. Ron's going behind that little mound of dirt right there, and he just said that's the halfway mark. So we thought we'd stop and show you, and lots of different agates and maybe artifacts out here, maybe some lithium and phosphate in this area right here too. And then we got a little valley. Ron's disappeared behind that. So that's the halfway mark up there. And seeing petrified wood. Yeah, petrified wood. The Petrified National Park's about 10, 15 miles that way. More petrified wood, so this was probably an ocean one time. That's a nice piece right there. Oh. I got this one. This looks like it was being worked by Native Americans, paleo. They might have hauled it here. We do not plant this stuff or artifacts, but that is a piece of petrified wood. And it looks like they were taking pieces and chipping off of it. Napping marks right there. Black petrified wood. Very unusual. Cool. I'm gonna put it in the truck. Definitely a paleo work site right here. I'm seeing lots of pieces of petrified wood that has been worked. And here is a hand hammered. Fits perfectly in my hand. And what I see here is, look at all of these chip marks, because that's what they would do. They would get the rough pieces or the preforms so they didn't have to carry it a bunch. And that's probably a site, a landmark that they could see for 10, 20, 30 miles. Everybody, let's get in that little valley and have us work on some of our stuff here. So could have been a little camp here, a village here, but definitely paleo work site. More petrified wood. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the east side of the property, walking to the north, and this was the halfway mark. Now we see Ron on the top of the hill, way over there. If the camera person can swing the camera very gently and slowly, and then zoom in, that's going to be the border of the property. And when we get up there, the trucks basically on the property will give you a shot back. So the base of these hills is right at the edge of your property. So great place to go artifact hunting, rock hounding. There's another road that takes you right here to this corner of the property. Ranch road that goes around here, we'll be showing you on the maps. But they had a little bit of rain. When did you guys get rain up here?
10 days ago.
So 10 days ago they got a little rain. Oh, and here is the official survey marker corner on that old pipe. They got a flag in here to make it easy. There's a stake, but there's your pipe right there. So now it's going to be a quarter of a mile down the road. Right here, you'll see that road, and it goes up the hill. Now that big mountain that kind of looked like a... Well, what does that look like to you?
Painted sand.
Painted sand. But maybe it was an ocean here. Let's show them what I'm talking about. There we go. So we went right to the base of it. So this was probably a landmark that they could see. We found a campsite, a work area where they were making arrowheads and knives. Yeah. There's I-40 right over there. And then, folks, with a little rain 10 days ago, look how it must not have hit that side, and it rained over this way. Look how green it turned so quick. So awesome piece of land. And a little breeze out here, but if you wanted to build down inside there, be a secret place, or bring some containers out, a bug out place, and you can have cattle out here, sheep, goats. All right, now we came a quarter mile. Your property begins where the truck is. So the small mountain, the landmark, is not on the property. Keep swinging that corner around. And then there's the flag. Ron says he'd build his house right there because he got those gorgeous views. The little town of Navajo right over there. Awesome. And now we're going to go a quarter mile due west here. And that's what we're doing now. So come along for the hike. All right, folks, we're walking up the road. This road goes right alongside of your lot. And we're only a third of the way right here. But nice road, and looks like people have been traveling up and down it. Sounds good. All right, folks, we're now at the northwest corner. The road kind of went along with the contour of the land. It's probably 100, 150 feet over there. But there's your rebar, there's your flag. So now we're going to go exactly a quarter mile to the south. But from this angle, you can see the truck on the southeast corner of the land, about 3/8 of a mile away. Now you see that, I don't know, the painted hill. Yeah. And so you have this stuff here, then you're going to have pasture land, little hills and dells right there. Looks like a water tank down there too.
Yeah, there's some ranching activity out here.
Yeah. But it's a hidden little valley, isn't it? We're actually in a little hidden valley. And then it's got a valley inside of the valley. All right, let's see if we can find the next survey marker. All right, folks, the Navajo 40 here on the west side, heading to the south. We're halfway. What's that, Ron?
2/3.
Ron's at the 2/3 marker. I'm at the halfway marker until it goes almost to the white peak over there. I can see the truck over there, so many building locations here. Just keep, and I'm finding more artifacts. There's one right there. Making parts of knife blades. Here's the other one I just found too. And you can see where it's been napped off, whether that they didn't like how it worked and then they threw it out, but all the napping. So definitely was maybe the Clovis people or Ananazis were in here. Four out of four. There's Ron, and I think you can see the truck quarter mile down behind Ron. And almost to that peak, and all the way back around. There's the truck. Cool. There's a corral up there. Seen a lot of antelope prints too. Then close to a corral and a feeder over there. All right, folks, back to the truck and the big survey marker. So there's 2-3 ways to get here. We took this particular way, still looking for artifacts, can't help myself. A little trail over there, but there's a road that goes by that fence that comes around the backside. So we were on the other side of that mountain. So you own this valley, those foothills, those pastures, the prairies, 40 full acres, 1.7 million square feet. And we're going to sell it, and somebody's going to get a great deal. Your own dream. Wow. See you at the auction.